There's several businesses that are completely underwater. Water everywhere. That's the only way I can explain it.
Bruce watched firemen float across the water in an orange boat. They saved a man stranded with his dog.
Elsewhere, strong currents carried along children's toys and even someone's RV.
Huge RV that was taken off and just flying through the water and everything, and when it hit the bridge, it broke apart. The pressure and the strength of water rushing through there and everything has just caused damage beyond what you would believe. I mean, it's unreal.
It was even more unreal for Kenny Cole, who was a junior high school custodian. Over the weekend, he stayed up late to watch the weather. Finally, he fell asleep.
Woke up 2 hours later to 2 feet of water on my stairs going up to my porch, and my porch sits up about 3 feet. So we grabbed all of our kids and grabbed our bags, put them in our vehicles, said, hey, we gotta go, it's coming.
Kenny Cole gathered his wife and 4 kids, including 3-year-old twins. They evacuated their friend's house. The next day, they got a distant glimpse of their home, at least the part that was still above water.
We went back. We could just pretty much see half of our windows and the roof of our house. I assumed for the worst and, hope for the best, and I'm assuming there's nothing in the house. And we pretty much are just trying to survive till next month. So we're, to say the least, we're struggling, man.
As if that wasn't enough, Cole reports his car was totaled in a crash. So the family is left with no home and no vehicle and nothing to do, Cole says, except roll with the punches.
Well, let's prepare to roll with the punches of a new year by learning lessons of history. In these final days of 2015, we have 3 tales of the past.
Each relates to dilemmas of the present, and that includes today's tale of refugees.
Amid fierce debate, the U.S. plans to accept 10,000 Syrian refugees. Older Americans recall when the U.S. absorbed a much larger number of refugees from war.
They fled Vietnam after the U.S.-backed forces there were defeated in 1975. Historian Erica Lee researched those refugees for her book, The Making of Asian America.
After the fall of Saigon and the end of the wars in Southeast Asia, we resettled 1.2 million refugees. Minneapolis-St. Paul, where I live, welcomed the last group of refugees as recently as 2008. So we are still seeing the effects of that war 40 years after.
I'm trying to think about what was different between the Vietnamese example and the refugee debate now. And I suppose one difference was that there must have been some national agreement that the United States had been involved in that war and that it had a duty to protect its friends.
Right. A very clear situation of these are our allies. We had just been in the country with them. We all remember those very dramatic photos of April